All right, so welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. This is our redo of episode 1 because episode 1 was really bad.
Yeah.
So this is episode 1-1. We're all real excited. Glad you're here. If you want, you can go back and watch episode 1. We left it up.
Don't.
Just to give
Turn the audio off.
It is off. My audio is off. We really just wanted to give the world a good view of what a really crappy sports show looked like, so we did it, and then we left it up. If you want to go on, make fun of us, comment, please do. We all watched it. Well, we didn't watch it. We finished and just sat in. Wow. It was nasty.
Yeah,
so anyway, so like revamped, we are the Bush League Sports Show. We are not experts, hear that, but we are the best B-rated sports show on Sunday nights live at 8:30, going on Facebook. We'll also be on YouTube. Are we on iTunes?
Not yet.
We are not yet on iTunes, but someday we hope to grow into big boys.
Once we get a good episode, then we'll put it on iTunes.
All right.
Eventually, we'll be there, though.
Once there's something quality to watch, that'll be on iTunes. If you haven't checked us out on Instagram, go there. We're rocking it there. We've got one post up, and we're ready to go. So, welcome. Glad you're here.
We went live on Instagram, right, last week?
No.
No,
well,
we did not
after
go live.
our post show,
Yeah,
talking
behind
about
the
how bad
scenes.
our show was
Yeah.
was live.
Okay.
So, we gotta start back for a minute because I didn't introduce anybody when I did that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. I'm here with my boy Dr. Blake Graham, Pepper, Cant Holder, also known as Produce, and then we got Stat Guy over here, not on camera. You'll see him occasionally throughout his life. He doesn't have a name, nor is he allowed to talk. All right, guys. So what do we got tonight? We got the NBA All-Star Game is going on right now.
Oh, is it?
It is. We're not commentating on the commentary. However, what we do have tonight is our own slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch slam dunk contest this week?
Nope.
I saw highlights on Instagram last night, so I kind of watched it.
Same thing.
I watched 3 dunks.
Yeah,
I saw somebody jump over Kevin Hart, which I was like, that's really not that impressive. And he was squatting down. So it's like, guys, like 5'5" already.
Like 6 or 7 years ago, Blake Griffin jumped over a car, and then somebody just jumped over Kevin
Somebody
Hart,
jumped over a car, and they're like, hey, man, I'm going to jump over Kevin Hart. Like, that's
Watch
as
this.
creative.
which was mainly
Hold my
just like
beer.
it was like
Watch
a
this,
step
guys.
over, but
Oh.
so it was nothing impressive.
So, yeah, not impressive. So, we're going to do our own. Not that we're knocking on the guys that are doing the dunk contest, but
I am.
sheesh, why wouldn't we just come and do it ourselves? So,
Oh, because we can't dunk.
that's
why.
But we can tonight. All right. So, word from our sponsor. Nice Australian soft licorice. Go grab that at Walgreens. Get the
that's the
what flavor
Walgreens
is this?
special?
Yeah, this is Walgreens
Ooh,
special.
nice.
I couldn't make it to Central Market, and so I ended up at Walgreens on the way, rocking the Stash and Ish, which is a Sunday night tradition for us.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it, you're gonna need that if you're gonna tune in on a regular basis.
Next week, you can get on that next week.
Oh. Here me too. Good.
This was not good. We all said it at the same time. Wonderful.
Ready to go. Good. I'm the only one that said it.
Yeah. I boosted the audio way up as y'all were doing that, so you're welcome. It's actually pretty good.
It's not bad.
For Walgreens, I mean, typically you buy stuff from Walgreens and you're like, that had been sitting there for about 3 years before I bought it, and this is quality.
Ooh.
Wait,
It's more
let me see
expensive-
it.
It's more expensive than Twizzler.
I want to participate. It's more expensive than Twizzler.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my nicknames is Twizzler, so I'll be the judge.
Why did we just dump half of it on the ground?
Because I I threw it upside can't down.
Why don't you
catch.
catch, dude? Didn't you play football?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
It's like,
Never mind.
I was a corner.
Isn't
that how you got his nickname?
No.
Specialize in
The reason he
swatting.
got his nickname is because we were driving
Oh,
on
yeah.
we went to a ski trip to Wolf Creek. Did I say that right? Wolf?
Wolf with an E. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Wolfay?
I've heard.
I was It's there. French. I was there, and I don't remember.
It is
Wait,
French.
neither one of you were on that trip?
No.
Nope.
Were you on that one? Nope, I go there.
Are you asking him? The story's about him.
Him's
Oh.
that guy.
I was there, but I don't remember what it's called.
All right, so we're driving to Wolf Creek.
Real quick,
Yeah,
Brian
just-
did not like the chewing. He said, okay, no, the chewing. Okay, keep going with the story. Sorry.
Anyway, so I'm
you do more.
driving the van, and Holder's like in the back. He's like, dude, I gotta go, man. Like, I gotta go. We are in the middle of nowhere. in between Amarillo and Pagosa Springs.
Man's got to go when a man's got to go.
Yeah. And so
Science.
he's like, dude, I can't hold her. I can't hold her. So we pull her to the side of the road. Holder hops out, goes to the side of the bus, and is taking a whiz on the side of the highway.
Atta babe.
And obviously can't hold her comes out of, he can't hold her. And the punchline really is.
I heard that lasted about 3 minutes or something, like almost a world record.
It was a
He peed a really long time.
it was a long boy.
Can't hold her was a really long boy.
Real long.
That's disgusting.
I mean, hey, that's what happens.
All right.
Got a lot built up, got to let a lot go.
All right, guys. So the Olympics, we suck. What happened?
Yeah.
Well, we know we do, but
Well, because we're not in the Olympics, but what is wrong with us? We usually dominate. Why are we so bad?
I just started watching 2 nights ago, so I don't have much input on this. But
well, you know why we lost in curling?
Why? Why did we lose in curling?
we got our curling expert here.
Because the Russians were doping. I'm dead serious.
How does it help to dope
They
for
can
curling?
rush faster. I
Yeah,
mean, do you see
like
how
you-
fast they're brushing?
Yeah, you recover faster. I read the article today that the Olympic athletes from Russia were caught doping for the mixed doubles curling team.
That's how they got busted?
No.
Mixed doubles curling?
Well, this year, yeah. Which they were going to be allowed to come back. So Russia was going to be allowed to come back for the closing ceremonies.
Right.
And now they may not because their curler got caught doping.
You're
Why
actually
do you
you're
dope
not
for
you're actually
curling,
being
though?
serious
Like,
right
is
now.
it you just
I'm 100% serious. I'm not making a joke. It sounds like I am.
Russia made the joke for us.
Thanks, Putin.
So what we've learned from that is that they take that sport way too seriously.
If you're gonna do it, man, like what do we always say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah.
Russia, we're on your side. Keep going. You keep doping, we'll
No,
keep cheering.
Case. Mueller is still investigating. Don't say that right now.
I'm sorry, we're not for you at all.
We're just for your cheating habits.
Look,
Not you, though.
Just-
Hear
just
this,
cheating.
all of you who have cheated in professional sports, we don't have a problem with it, all right?
because as long as you get the W, the rest doesn't really matter. I mean, because look what we're talking about. We're talking about the
Like
USA
some
not
parents
winning.
teach their kids, like, "Hey, did you have fun today?
Yeah.
That's all that matters, not me." Like I'm like, "Did you win? No. Did you cheat at all? No, Dad. Well, come on, buddy." Dax had a basketball game yesterday. Our basketball team, they're 8. They really suck. They're terrible. And
They're trying.
no, they're not even trying, man. And so he kept getting boxed out by this kid that outweighed him by. I mean, Dax weighs like 52 pounds. So this other kid had to weigh at least 58, maybe 60, right?
It's all about the ratio.
It's all
when
about
you're
the
young.
ratio. But he kept boxing him out, and like it was on. Dax is trying to cover him on defense, and the guy's boxing him out, and so like Dax can't get around him until I can't guard you. And so he's like, "Dad, what do I do in that case?" I was like, "Son, the kid outweighs you. They're always going to outweigh you. In that situation, you grab his jersey, you yank him down, and go the other direction." And he goes, "Won't I get a foul for that?" I was like, "Son, it doesn't matter. It does not matter in that case."
It's 8-year-old basketball.
8-year-old basketball,
okay.
you just take them down.
So this is how those news articles starts with the parents fighting them from the bleachers.
Dude, I wasn't fighting. I was just like, "Bro, you got to knock him down, man. Like, you can't let him get in your way like that."
Apparently Dax is watching.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Oh, they wanted me to say something about him. Dax. What am I going to say? I just got done. Hey, it is cheating. Keep doing it, all right? That's what I told you to do. Do it. It's basketball. You can't cheat in baseball, though. Do you hear me? You cannot cheat in baseball or football. Why? Because those are the two sports we recognize as actual legitimate sports. Every other sport, we say, no, it's fine.
I agree.
I love you, buddy.
Like curling.
Just like
Whoa,
curling.
whoa! That's an amazing sport. We had it on at the office for like 5 hours.
That's
It was
true.
like Wednesday.
It's true. I went over to
Yeah.
work out at Blake's place, which is our other sponsor. A word from our other sponsor, Victory Sports Rehab in Flower Mound, Texas. If you got any kind of injury, go see my boy, Dr. Blake. He'll get you back on the field. So go work out
What
over
is
there.
wait? What is the slogan? What is it? You had trouble with it 2 weeks ago.
I couldn't get it out. I was like, you have an actual slogan, don't you?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't remember. The winning
Great
treatment.
business owner. Wait, say that again. I was talking over you.
The winning
The
treatment.
winning treatment for all your sprains, strains, and injuries will get you back on the field.
He got it.
It's there.
He got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Victory, sports and
Oh,
outdoors.
now Tanner wants you to say something.
Hey, Tanner. I love you. So Tanner is going to pole vault for us.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, do we need to
The
include
legacy lives
The
on.
legacy continues.
this real sport? Do we need to throw that in with football?
Well, track and field's a real
Or-
sport.
Well, it's a real sport, but it's individual, so it's not like a team thing. I mean, can you cheat and dope in it? Sure, I guess you can, but how many like massive pole vaulters have you seen?
No, I
None.
haven't.
Right? So it's like,
Yeah.
anyways. So Tanner's gonna dominate. She's 12 right now, and so I'm anticipating in the next 10 years to have somebody that's
Significant income from your daughter.
yeah. So Dak said today we pulled in. And he's like, they're talking in the back of the Jeep. And he's like, yeah, if I make it pro in baseball, I'm going to give you a little bit of money. I'm going to give Dad a little bit of money. And then, so he's like, I'll take care of y'all. Thanks, buddy.
That's a good attitude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're
Well,
getting along today.
But the Olympics.
The Olympics.
Do we need to go back to that?
We need to dope more.
I
Apparently.
mean, Sean White, a.k.a. the Flying Tomato.
Hey, the
got
Flying Tomato-
The
here-
freaking gold, dude.
So here's some stats on Sean White. If you don't know, I mean, he's like our team, right? For the Olympics. This guy has...
Who
Dear
carries
goodness.
the flag?
Who carries the flag?
Who carried
It
the
was,
flag for the U.S.?
It was. I think our downhill skier. What's her face?
Lindsey Vonn?
No, it wasn't Lindsey Vaughn.
Oh, Michaela Schifrin?
I think it was her.
Which, hey,
I don't know. Stat guy. Who was it?
another solid, like,
Well, she got a gold. So
she got a gold
I mean,
and silver.
So good for her. Lindsey
Yeah.
Vaughn did nothing.
That's
She
a
got-
sore subject for
Didn't
me.
she get beat again?
She,
Like when
she
she
wasn't
kinda-
supposed to get beat?
She kind of crashed and took fourth.
Well, here's the good news, guys. Sean White, he won the gold medal in
2006.
06,
10.
10. He got fourth in 14, and then he wins the gold again in 18. However, in 2014, he did win the most talked about Olympic athlete for the USA on Facebook.
Well, that's
Which is
cool.
almost as good as a gold.
But
I
it
mean,
wasn't all
Hey,
positive.
if you're not going to win on the field, you might as well win in Facebook.
Popularity. It's,
I don't know.
Yeah,
If that
I don't know about that.
well, 2-on-2. So
Well, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
throw that in there real quick. Can you
What
cheat?
we got? Ooh. What is this about? Who?
Our flag bearer? Who?
Flag bearer.
Yeah.
Who is bearing the flag for USA? You're all wondering. It was Erin Hamlin.
way off.
I think she
Who is that?
She does
What's she do?
luge. Women's luge, right?
Why didn't you add that on here?
Erin Hamlin. I'm pretty sure she does women's luge. Yeah.
Stat guy, we love you, but
But one fire.
you trash.
Sorry, that's a bit from another podcast.
What did you say?
I can't
Yeah,
do it.
he said one fire. We don't have a one fire on here.
Well, now it's Derek.
Hey, we really need a saying for stat trash. We're gonna have a stat trash can. We don't have today because we're using our basketball goal for our slam dunk contest. But we need a
Priorities.
saying. And Blake came up with a slogan, but apparently he's not good at slogans because
No.
he doesn't even remember his for his own doctor's office.
Slam.
What is it? The winning
treatment.
treatment for all your sprains, strains, and injuries.
Well, that's not.
I'm gonna say that every time I say it.
2
I'm
for
gonna
2,
add it.
baby.
I like it.
2 for 2. I like it.
I'm saying, I'm trying to help you.
appreciate it.
Love it. So Winter Olympics.
But it doesn't help
Is-
if it's
are y'all
only
gonna watch-
if it's only y'all's wives watching us. I don't know how much that slogan's gonna help.
What if we get hurt?
Good point. I take it back. Jeez.
What if we get hurt in the
Jeez.
slam dunk contest?
What if I get hurt
What do you-
in the slam dunk contest?
Then we're in trouble. I'm gonna say things like 1, 5, 7, peach, pear, blue. Repeat it backwards. Go. He's out, guys. He's out. He's done.
Concussion testing.
Yeah.
We got sound.
Yep.
All right, so we're back.
Yeah.
This
Sorry about
is
that.
commercial break from our sponsor to the Bush League Sports Show,
Which
Banner. We're also got Apple Jacks here. If you need some breakfast snacks to carry with you in a small box, it's got great amount of. There's 140 milligrams of sodium in this thing. Dang. I've been watching my sodium intake.
It's key. It's definitely a key that goes underneath the radar
You
for
gonna
sure.
eat those?
Yeah.
Cool.
I need the
We
sodium.
need some sodium real quick.
Love it.
I also have not had Apple Jacks in a long time.
How long do you think it's been since you've had Apple Jacks?
I don't know.
Since,
Actually, not
since the
right.
last time
Oh, they
we
smell
won
delicious.
a curling
Can we
competition?
get a stat on when the last time Blake had Apple Jacks?
What are the stats on curling for the USA? Are we good or are we
No.
bad?
And see, I don't get this. I was talking to you guys before the show. I don't understand how we cannot be good at a sport like curling. Don't tell me that we don't have the facilities to train for curling.
No, it's not that. It's a mental game, and
You think we don't have the mental capacity?
So we
as
don't have
Americans?
smart people.
because we're not doping.
This is a legit question. Does doping help with the mental capacity of
Oh, it helps with the recovery because
whatever fake sport you're doing?
Some games for curling can last like 2.5, 3 hours.
Is
of
that
going back
like?
and forth.
Does it take a lot of physical exertion to curl?
I mean, you can be fat and do it, but yeah.
There's a lot of athletes that are not thin. That
Are
still
there?
compete in condition, right?
I mean, just look at any defensive
Like
line.
look at the O line on
O-line.
any team. They're
You all right there?
massive.
Yeah,
The Apple Jacks get you.
myself.
Snorting jacks over there.
Pumping those into those veins, man. Just straight IV of Apple
Just
Jacks.
right in.
Milk
right
and
in the
Apple
bloodstream.
Jacks.
Yeah.
Would that kill you? Can we get a stat on that?
Can we get a stat on that? If you
What?
shoot apple jacks in the bloodstream, do you die?
I don't think it's a good thing.
But is it a bad thing?
Is it?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
What other topics we got to talk about besides the Olympics? Because that's kind of depressing.
Oh,
It's
sheesh.
depressing.
It is depressing.
I mean,
LeBron, what you were saying something about the LeBron earlier? What's going on?
So there's some commentator on Fox, something Ingram, I don't know her name,
2006.
but LeBron made some comment about Donald Trump.
This is the Chris Long thing.
Oh, it's the same thing. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, so LeBron had said something on camera about Donald Trump. I mean, he's not a fan.
Oh, really?
which- yeah, surprise.
I
But
feel like that's about half of
she-
America.
more than half.
Is it more than half now?
Well, more than half didn't vote for him. He lost the popular vote.
Oh, that's right.
Old news case.
But
I'm sorry, guys.
she basically told,
I stopped paying attention as soon as when I heard that he was going to be a candidate. I think I was in the gym and I was like, "That's funny," and then it just became more and more unreal as reality took place for me.
Yeah.
So,
so yeah, this commentator on
Sorry.
Fox basically told LeBron, just shut up and dribble the
and
ball.
play basketball, yeah.
Yeah. And so because it was him and Kevin Durant were talking about Donald Trump, and so he did an Instagram post that says, "I will." It's like,
LeBron did.
yeah, like I'm more than just an athlete.
Yeah.
Because he is.
Because we're basically, especially on certain news channels, they're trying to say, you can talk about politics, but you can't talk about politics. I mean, if you vote, you should be able to talk about politics.
I mean, if you're an
Yeah,
American,
he posted 2 days
American.
ago. It's a picture that says, "I am more than an athlete," and a bunch of people liked it, like 1.4 million people.
That's it.
Dear goodness, yeah, that's a lot of folks. Oh, plus me.
one day our post won't get that many, right? One post.
I've had almost that many likes.
Yeah, I think individually we've been close a couple times to the mill.
To the 1.4 million.
Yeah,
The-
to-
at
but
least-
total on all our posts,
Yeah.
probably not.
Sorry, that was my attempt at
No.
humor. My bad. Sorry.
Not even remotely.
Killing it, dude.
Can we get an awkward just moment of silence real quick? Just mute everything for
Hey,
like
can we get a moment of silence for Pepper's comment? Because it's dead to us. That was fun. I liked that show. That was a fun show.
unlike
Okay,
last
so
week.
so LeBron gives us his thoughts because that's what athletes do, and we like to hear their thoughts because we like them and they're athletes.
Well, they're people,
Yeah.
right?
And then the Fox lady rips him for it, and then Chris Long comes back and totally roast her because he goes on and posts multiple just snapshots of different actors or athletes who have made comments about politics, specifically the president, that are positive.
Yeah.
Because they're in favor. And he's like, so wait, let me get this right. As long as they agree with you, it's totally fine if we're athletes and we talk.
Yeah.
However,
Because that's like people I see on Facebook who are pro GOP, pro Republican. They loved that Tim Allen was so pro Republican on his TV show, but if a TV show is pro liberal, they just roast it. And so it's all about
Who you vote for?
Yeah, it's about surrounding yourself with people who are like minded, and that's kind of what we all naturally do. That we
it's
want.
not what we do here.
Oh,
No, wait.
No.
we don't
Wait
like
a
each
minute.
other.
Who doesn't like us? Probably not a lot of people.
Wait, anybody that's not in the room.
A
Look at
lot
Oh,
of
look at
people
how many
don't
people
like
aren't
us.
watching the show right now.
Yeah, do we need to bring up like camp stories of?
Of almost getting kicked
How
out.
many times did we get kicked out of camp? We did get kicked out of Belize, not the country, but
But almost.
That's good because I was thinking about going back there, and I just needed to clarify that.
yeah, we're not allowed.
I-
Oh,
You and I are not allowed back in. Ever.
Denied visas.
Denied.
Where are we going? Okay, good to know.
Oh my goodness. So we don't do that. If you're an athlete and you want to make a comment, we're more than welcome to hear it.
We'll have you on the show. Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll bring you in.
We'll trash you to your face.
We'll give you
Because we're desperate.
I was hoping to leave
a
that
Mott's
part.
apple juice if you'll join us. Thanks for sponsors, Mott apple juice, 100% apple juice, original, and it is from real fruit juice, not concentrate.
Notice the theme of sponsors tonight:
Apples?
fruits in general.
Oh.
Strawberry licorice,
Apple Jacks.
apple juice. That's
Eat
all
your
we got
apple
so
juice.
far.
Ice cream.
Eat your fruits, folks.
That's not a
It's
fruit.
Not a fruit, but what if it was?
Then
Then it
it would
be.
fit the theme.
Yeah.
What is an? Never mind. That's a dumb question.
Were you gonna say what is a pistachio? What did you classify a
I was
pistachio?
gonna ask
It's okay.
what classification is a nut in, and then it's like, oh, it's a nut.
Can we get the grain chart?
Speaking of, all right.
It's a great
Speaking
chart.
of, so Dax and I, Ryan and Tanner, were out of town for the weekend, right?
Wait, is this about nuts?
And so yes, and so Dax and I are playing wiffle ball in the front yard. You can assume where I'm going with this, right?
I think I got it.
So it is like we've been playing wiffle ball for the last year now, and so there's like we've got the rules set up, the whole thing. We got the bases out there. We're getting after it. It is the top of the 6th inning. He's up by 1 at this time, and so I'm pitching. He's batting. Bring the fastball, in the wheelhouse down the middle. The kid just like rakes the ball. Well, it's a line drive. Hits me straight in the net. And as it hits me, yeah, you guys know how competitive I am, right? I'm playing wiffle ball against my 8-year-old, and I'm down by 1.
What do we always say?
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Okay.
Right? So I'm down by 1 to my 8-year-old. He hits a line drive. It hits me, and I can't get it fast enough. Right? So it hits me, and it drops on the ground. Well, I hear him as I'm in pain immediately. It's like, can't breathe, and he hits it. And when it hits me, he goes, hee hee. I couldn't breathe for like 5 minutes, but it was awesome because literally hits the bat, hits my nuts, and Dax goes,
Absolutely no denial that is your kid ever. There will never be any. There never can be any denial. Like, I don't know. Is this really my kid? Yes.
No, there's no question.
No question.
And when he starts losing, he gets so mad. Like he hates to lose.
Good.
I think worse than I do. It's probably worse than I feel about losing. So highly competitive young man.
It's just a phase that grows out, right? I think I was super competitive.
No.
I've toned it down a little bit.
You might want to get your testosterone checked.
Do we know any doctors?
Yeah, I know one. Speaking of, thanks for sponsors Victory Sports, the winning treatment for all your sprains, strains, and injuries. We'll get you back on the field.
That's 3 for 3 tonight.
I'm nailing it.
It's impressive.
You want to do our new voicemail?
Yeah,
Cool.
why wouldn't I? I've done a couple of voiceovers, like legit. I did a couple of voiceovers when I was in Austin. It was awesome. Like they stuck me in the studio, put headphones on me.
Like for anything legit or just
I mean, are you saying that this is in a studio?
They were.
this is Studio 725.
Dude, because if this is anything right now, it's a studio.
I wish we could get a
sure.
full pan shot of what's going on here, but I think it rivaled NBC. We had it
Yeah,
right? The
yeah.
comment of it rivaled NBC.
Just
But
look up Warner Brothers Studios, and I mean,
Very
give or take, about the same.
Yeah.
Hey, dollar for dollar, we've done a better job.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Let's say it
absolutely.
that way.
Yeah.
So you got to start somewhere.
725.
725.
Amen.
We just got to figure out how to cheat in this thing so that we can get down the road faster. All right,
Should,
so
should we try doping? Like, I mean, it helps in curling.
hey guys,
Start.
it's 8:59. I think we ought to bust out the slam dunk contest.
I think
What do you
it's
think?
on time. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go 3 dunks,
Each.
3 dunks each.
Okay.
Holder's gonna grade them,
Oh,
also known as produce.
yeah.
I can't. What do I
That's what
call
they
you
call
now?
me.
I'm gonna call you Produce from now on.
All right, produce it
Produce.
is.
Produce.
You've been upgraded from
Produce.
can't holder to produce.
I sent you Produce in a text message.
I saw it.
There's like 4 different Produce emojis I sent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I missed them. Sorry.
Well, we can't really see emojis because one person in our group does not have an iPhone.
Stat guy.
Can you
Stat
not?
guy.
You can't see emojis when you do no iPhone in the
I think you can actually.
But like,
I saw the emojis.
oh,
Did you see the Produce ones?
but every
I
time,
missed them. I'm sorry.
Every time
I'm
you
a failure.
like or exclaim a text, it sends a text that says
Yeah.
Holder
Holder
like.
like.
know.
Da, 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 da.
And
That is
I
not-
know that, and that's why I did it because it's hilarious.
Hey, word from another sponsor. Since we're doing a slam dunk contest, Jordan, thanks for sending me some shoes for this contest. Love it.
Also Kobe.
The son of. That's what version these are.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
You
was
thought
like-
I was gonna say something?
Were you the son of who? Who was
I
Jordan's
actually
son?
I hate these shoes. I can't wear them because they're
Son
half
of
size too
dad.
small. Because when I wear at 8.
I'm glad you threw that in there.
Well,
'cause
it's
I was
out there
gonna
now.
ask. It's a great deterrent from shoe theft, right? Ain't nobody gonna steal those.
Unless
gonna
you're
wear-
9.
Well,
So next year Dax will be jacking my shoes.
you know what they say about small feet? Small socks.
Because they're 8s already. I'm like, I wish they were 6.5, so I could still get the kid price on the big kid shoes. Like that would just be better. It's like $50 cheaper
Yeah.
every time you buy one. All right, here we go. Stat guy, grab the goal. We're going slam dunk contest. Pepper, wait, let's go youngest to oldest, which makes who's the youngest in this group?
Drew is.
Derek?
Get out, man.
Just now joining us, the Bush League Sports Show, coming to you from Studio 725. Rando Rob just walked on out. Here's my boy, Dr. Blake Graham, Pepper, Stat Guy, and Produce. Glad you're joining us, episode 1.1, because episode 1 really sucked. Go back and watch it if you want to see the worst sports show of all time. We're not experts, but we do claim to be the best B-rated sports show at 8:30 live on Facebook on Sunday nights. So, slam dunk contest, here we go. Are you the youngest?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
All right, here we go.
Unfortunately.
Let's do this.
Are we doing like one at a time?
Yeah, let's go one at a time.
I think we should all go at the same time.
No, that's not what I meant, jerk.
God, it's more of a competition as to who can get the ball in first rather than. I really did not prepare this. Can the sound? Can they hear us?
Can you hear the ball?
I'm bumping it up.
Do we need to jump? Is jumping a requirement?
You have to jump. You don't have to drill if you don't want, but you do have to jump. And then Holder's the only judge. And it's a scale of
And I'm a stiff judge, by the way. So you
You're also just
better,
stiff in general.
yeah.
Okay.
so
Oh,
scale of 1 to 5, and we'll add the 3 up, and whoever gets the most obviously will win.
all right. Sorry, say that again.
Scale of 1 to 5.
Okay, scale to 1 to 5.
And then we'll add the 3 together. You have to jump and you have to make the shot in order to get points for that one.
So are we totaling?
We'll total from 3.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's what
I feel like maybe I
Each
should
person
make
gets 3 dunks.
we all get 3 dunks,
All right.
and you're grading.
Ready?
Hold on, let me get my notes up.
You don't-
I gotta
Oh,
take
you got it.
notes, dude. It's a lot.
If only we had it on camera.
All right.
We good now?
Yep.
Are you ready to watch?
Yep.
You're the judge.
Yeah. I understand that. Thanks.
I wish we had some music.
Produce. Alright, here we go.
Bring in the tunes.
Here we go.
Oh!
No good.
I liked it though.
I'm embarrassed.
I was already cheering
I got a
when you
little
were
too
in the air. Man, that was sick.
This is how athletic we are. Okay.
All Woo! Can we hold it a little higher?
Yeah, that's
There, yeah! That's dunk height. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Did that go in?
No.
Alright, so we're here.
Am I-
Something there.
Am I gonna have to start grading them now? Because nobody's made any.
Not yet. You can't. We can't score yet.
All right.
You almost ate it. So bad. Oh. I can't move in these
right above
shoes.
your head. That's perfect. Hold on, can you test the... Hold on real quick. Alright, there's no rebound there. Great. Wonderful. Good throw hard enough.
Oh! Dang, man.
So, Pepper's in the lead.
Sorry, Ratchet, my bad.
What we got? Score.
Dude, I'm gonna give that a 4.
Ooh!
That was big.
I'll take it.
And try not to fall down this time.
Well, I don't know.
Oh man.
Might need to see a doctor after that one.
Oh
Hey,
man.
That was with authority.
No.
That was with authority, man.
Alright, well.
Oh, what do we got? So it's 4-0.
I'd give it a 4.
Are you kidding me?
I give it a 4.
If anybody would like to come on the show next week, be an actual judge, please don't hesitate to say so.
Oh.
Hey, remember, I'm the judge.
Hey, I
That
will
4 I
admit-
gave you could easily turn into a 2, my friend. You better believe that.
Hey, mine was a doping 4. If that helps.
Did you juice before you
I
went?
did.
Alright.
Oh!
Alright, a white guy. Sorry. Can't jump.
It.
No, put it up. Alright. Hold on. Real quick. We out of order?
No,
No.
because I'm the oldest.
Oh my gosh, man. That was incredible.
Was there a jump? I didn't.
I almost said, did we get it on video?
Honestly, I don't know if that was a jump, but I don't really care. That was awesome.
All right, what's the score?
I'd give that a 4.5.
All right, so Blake's in the lead.
Blake's in the lead, yeah.
All right, so we got
For the win.
4.5 to 4 to 4.
All you gotta do is make
So
it.
yeah, all you have to do is make it and you win.
Right. No pressure. Oh! Pressure! The guy who fell twice just won it all.
Yeah, what happened there?
I missed the ball. Oh!
That was out of control.
We should have never given
Thanks, that guy.
All right, thank you, stat
Good
guy.
job, that guy.
Sorry we embarrassed you.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, so who's the best dunk of all time in the dunk contest?
I don't know. I've never watched one.
Seriously?
Why?
Like, I don't know.
I've played dunk contests on one of the 2K video games.
We actually have some insider info here. Again, yeah, MJ. I definitely agree with that. Absolutely.
nailed it.
And this is I feel bad throwing this one in the trash. Like a stat with MJ on it, right? It doesn't matter.
Hey,
It's not about
a stat's a stat.
That's true. That's a stat. Burn it.
and we know where that
Burn it.
goes. Not there.
At the end of like every month, we should like
Well,
just
okay, Elliot, I
like
kinda-
live stream a bonfire of all the
I kind
stats.
of jumped. Right? I think I got.
I don't
like-
know. I don't know.
I think I got like.
I looked away. I missed it.
I think
that's
think
why I
got
almost
like
said
a
it was on
quarter inch of
video.
air, but that's still a jump.
I think it was
camera
close
can't
enough
capture
because
that.
I mean that was incredible.
Well, you're the judge, so it's not even up to anybody but him.
I mean, it was such a blur to me that I don't
That's
know
how
if he
fast
jumped
I
or
am.
not.
Like a
But
blur.
it looked sick. That's what I'm trying to say.
The fact that you were able to stay on your feet at all was
I
incredible.
mean,
I know
1 out of 3.
that was
That's
that was a
worth
feat, no pun
half
intended
the
of
point.
itself. In and of itself, whatever the
I don't even know
saying
what
is.
happened. I blacked out.
Again.
Yeah. That was number 15.
Well, I'm still up by 3.
Glad that's
We have a contest going of who can pass out the most.
I'm winning.
So I skyrocketed ahead. I mean, I came from behind to win, but now I'm losing.
Yeah, you jumped ahead, and then I went to one movie and tallied 4 pass outs in the same movie. Thanks to our sponsor, 127 Hours, for pushing me forward.
helping me
backwards or-
kind of cheat, but not really.
Yeah. Hey,
That was doping.
if you pass out and fall down, guys clearly haven't.
How many strokes is that on life? Is that another stroke?
It is.
We've had a lot of
Number 3.
Add that to your tally
I
stack.
fell down an entire flight of stairs. There it is. Got it out.
I feel like we should have Ryan back on the show, or not on the show, just
She's
on,
never-
just
she's never
on,
been back on.
I'm sorry,
She
just
has,
on
she
the show to
Is she watching right now?
talk about that
I don't think so.
moment. Guys, real quick, I just need to throw this in there. I didn't put deodorant on today, and I know we just got worked up playing sports ball, and you know what?
That boy got you.
Do we have? Oh,
Hey, word
look
from
at-
our sponsor.
Oh my gosh,
Old Spice.
Old Spice, fresh, high endurance, brand new. This
Check that
this
out.
literally came in the mail
Did that come out of the sponsor bag?
about 3 minutes before the live show
From
started.
the sack of sponsors.
So
Hey, Old Spice used to give me a rash. Like in high school, like I had to stop wearing it because it like burned my arms.
Hey,
that why
I
you
mean,
went
they're
Gold
they're our sponsor, dude. You can't talk bad about our sponsor.
Oh, my bad.
no, that
no
it
rashes.
wasn't Old Spice, right? That was
It was
Mitchell.
yeah.
Mitchell, yeah. So, thanks, Old Spice. Appreciate that one.
Unfortunately, the viewers can't see what's going on.
Oh, random Rob just added himself to the show on the TV. What else were we going to talk about tonight?
Peyton Manning.
Oh, that's right. Is Peyton Manning going to? Hey, thank you. Is
Giggling like a little girl in the background.
tell you, I love that guy. In small doses, I love him in small doses. Anything over 3 seconds, I'm like, I've had it with you. I don't want to. See
He's
your
he's
face.
like a delayed buzzkill.
He really is.
It's like at first he's great, but then I mean he just keeps going.
And then
And
it gets like,
Yeah.
it's that trash. Ryan, get back on the show so we can add you. Ryan, she's gone forever.
We lost
So
her.
your question-
All right, Peyton Manning.
Like, is he gonna end up in a booth? ESPN and is it Fox are the 2 places that are after him right now?
Uh-huh.
I just
I don't care.
So
Does
is
he have
it?
a voice for it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I mean, he's doing all the commercials and stuff, and it's not.
I mean, is he going to sing the nationwide song throughout the whole thing? Like,
I hope not.
that pass went for a first down.
Yeah, that would.
That would
That
get
would
old.
I mean, is he like actively trying to be like a broadcaster, or
chased
they're
him.
just trying to?
They chased him. He said no this last year, and I guess they're trying to convince him again because Gruden took that job with Oakland. What are you doing with your pants there?
Because I was
seeing if I cut myself on one of those jumps.
You legitimately almost got injured.
We got a sports injury. Sports timeout.
Official word from our
died.
sponsor,
Injury
Victory
time.
Sports Rehab, the winning treatment for all your sprains, strains, and injuries that keep you off the field,
See,
including cuts during slam dunk contest.
That's what happens when you do kin stretch. You keep yourself from being injured even when you should be injured.
Quality.
When's the next kin stretch class?
Wednesdays at 6, Saturdays at 9:30.
Where at?
Victory Sports Rehab.
For all your sprains, strains, and injuries, we'll get you back on the field. Oh, the winning treatment. my bad. Hey, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Bush League Sports Show. I'm here with Dr. Blake Graham, my boy Pepper, Produce, and Stat Guy. We are the best B-rated sports show on Facebook Live at 8:30 on Sunday nights, but we're not experts, but you don't care.
We are the Bexperts.
We are the experts.
If you're just not joining us, you need to rewind or rewatch this episode and go back at least jump way halfway in.
A little after, about 30 minutes into
Yeah.
our dunk contest.
At 8:59 is when we got up to do the contest.
Yeah,
The first dunk didn't start until 3 minutes after that, so it's probably 8.
we had to set some ground
This is
rules.
9:02, like 9:02. If you missed the dunk contest, you need to go
Quality.
back and see it. It's out of 9 dunks, there were only 3 that were made, and I won't spoil them for you because they were top notch. So two of us lost because we were disqualified for doping.
Incoming.
Incoming stat.
But we're not athletes from a country.
Manning is favorite to replace.
Favorite?
Oh, favorite. Oh, sorry. Spelled like Favre.
And stroke number 4.
To replace Gruden on Monday Night
Can
Football.
I get a word of order?
Oh. Thanks for that stat, guy.
See, that one I
Moment
feel
of
better
silence
about
for that
throwing in the
stat?
trash.
Because they talked about Gruden.
A moment of silence for that piece of trash. Because it's dead to us. Love it.
Speaking of
So
Sammy Sosa,
should Manny go in the booth?
Nah.
You think no? Stick to commercials.
I don't want to
pizza?
listen to him. He's like, it's just like his brother. You don't want to listen to Eli
Well,
Manning
no.
talk.
Well,
He's not as bad.
Well, that's because Eli looks like he got hit in the head by a horse.
It changes every week.
Well, would it be better than Joe Buck?
Well, anything's better than Joe Buck or Chris Collinsworth.
Hey, we'll go back. If you didn't see the Super Bowl commentary on the commentary, what we would love to see from any of the TV networks, if you would please.
Fire Joe Buck. Oh, no?
I don't want to be malicious. Like, I'm not after him not having a job, but what I would like to see, and we talked about this, I want to see Kevin Hart in the booth. I want to see Jimmy Fallon, who I call Jim, even though I don't know him and I'm not on a first name basis, but I feel like if I were, he would be okay
Or a
with
short
that.
name basis.
Yeah. I mean, that would be cool.
Or a long name with Jimothy.
Jimothy. We want to see Kevin Hart, Jimothy Fallon. Who were the other 2 people we wanted? No.
I can't remember.
He wasn't one of them.
Although I did watch some clips
wanted
of
some other
Tony
people,
Romo commentating, and golly, he's freaking good.
We
know.
Yeah, that's what we said. We were like, he gets the award for commentator MVP of the year.
Yeah,
There are
like
2
that's
pieces
nuts.
of-
Calling plays
of
before
ish
they
left.
happen.
No? You
No,
want one?
I'm out. Thank you.
Give me-
Produce. Spiral it.
I wish that was on camera.
Corner.
freaking corner. Ball Hawks.
What? How can you call yourself a ball hawk if you can't catch the ball?
Ooh.
He's from Argyle.
Didn't y'all win a state championship?
Sorry, what was that? Couldn't hear you over
Didn't
the
you win a state championship?
Argyle.
2012?
Argyle.
Yeah. What year did you graduate?
2014. Wasn't on the team.
I know. You quit. I remember.
Yeah, 2014. That's whenever I graduated.
Hey, big shout out to Argyle 2014. Actually, 2013 state champs then.
No, the year that I. Oh yeah, you're right. 2013.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Never mind.
Man,
Stroke number.
4.
Yeah.
5.
And it's
4.
just us. That's it. No one else. So no Manning in the booth, but we do want Kevin Hart.
I feel like we would have to have an actual athlete in there, right, along with these guys, or do we just want to like dual comedian?
Did you just call Peyton Manning not an athlete?
No. We were saying. No, let me. Yes, kind of, but we were talking about Jimothy Fallon
Yeah. We want to see Jimmy
and
Fallon
Kevin Hart
and Kevin
at the
Hart.
same time.
No, not at the same time.
No, not at the same time.
That's
Sorry.
too much.
Sorry.
Yeah, we just want 2. Like, we want a comedy figure and we want an athlete.
Day game, night game, swap them out.
Yeah.
I got you.
Like, if you put Tony and Jimothy in the booth together,
That'd be a good.
that would be fun.
That'd be a good mix.
Like, that would be fun to watch. Legitimately.
Yeah, I just don't like sports reporters being in the booth. Like journalists.
You just don't like Joe Buck. And we don't either. That's fine. You're mad about it?
Am I crying?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Or Chris.
You may be crying from the injury, or you may be crying from the topic. I don't know.
You won.
It might be from my torn ACL, but
You torn ACL, you won the slam dunk contest,
Worth
and you have Apple Jacks.
what did I win?
Yeah, I was gonna
Apple
say, did
Jacks. You got your prize early.
Heck
Can
yeah.
we get another word from one of our sponsors for the trophy? I think we.
Word from a sponsor. We've got Crayola markers
Crayola.
coming at you. It's
Definitely.
red. It's a red metal marker.
It's a red metal.
It's a red metal marker.
Oh, metal. I'm sorry.
Like
That's
you
the
want-
metal, the material. Another stroke. Blame it on that.
I was saying metal like in honor of the Olympics. Hey, if you're just now joining us, the Bush League Sports Show, here's my boy Dr. Blake Graham, Pepper, Produce, and Stat Guy. If you haven't seen it, you need to go back, watch the Slam Dunk Contest at about 9:02. And then next week, we are going to have, in honor of the Olympics, and it seems to be the only event we're good at with the U.S., we're going to do a snowboarding competition as well.
Closing ceremonies too, right?
A
We're gonna do our own.
snowboarding competition in Texas.
In Texas, just outside of Studio 725. Going to be amazing. We're going to let them vote, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna be
I
off
don't know.
two
Yeah.
criteria: distance and style.
Okay.
There it is.
That was
Got it.
complicated.
It was. Distance and style, so we're going to let you guys vote on style. You can't vote on distance because,
That's set.
yeah, it's kind of like factual.
We may have to put some guidelines.
Is there a dope
Marks.
testing this week? Do we have to pee in a cup?
No.
Do we know that?
No, you can dope
We
all
do.
you want.
No, you will have to pee in the cup, and the loser has to drink the pee.
No.
I'm trying to spice it up a bit here, guys.
Produce just went way too far with this thing.
I'm just trying to
And
spice
now
it
we're down to
up.
one viewer
That's not.
because of that comment.
That's not spicy.
It got into his head. The whole produce style. He's like, oh, watch this, guys.
Hey, I got an idea.
It's basically my show, so let's be in a cup and drink it. Okay.
Hey, I'm the audio guy.
Oh my.
Hey, you win some, you lose
It
some.
is Crayola.
It is. You nailed it.
Spandex. I don't know. Are there other kinds of crayons?
What do you get at Walgreens?
I went to the ice cream and licorice section. I didn't go to the marker.
Is there a
Crayon
section
section.
for that?
There's a whole section for licorice.
Yeah. Well, it's
Dang.
small. It's like 2 little
It's
slots.
Twizzlers or that.
Twizzlers or nice.
Not even red vines?
Hey,
Yeah, no
no.
red vines.
No, there's no red vines.
Dang, dude.
Interesting.
Wait,
Who sat around the Australian table and they were like, "What are we gonna call this licorice?" And they're like,
Nice.
wait, is it
"Those
from
guys
Australia?
graduated in 1997. I guarantee you, because that was one of the words we used."
Nice,
Yeah,
Oh.
that was like
but
it's
sarcastically.
totally chill.
Or were you being serious or was it sarcastic?
No, we were serious.
Okay.
We didn't have a whole lot of words to use. Like we stopped using rad and those other words from like the 80s, and we went into like nice. Didn't you ever see Varsity Blues?
Yeah.
I was only 5 at that time, so I can't really remember much.
Fine. I was 18. That's exactly how. If you watch that movie, that's exactly how we talk.
I think our produce was born around that time.
Produce when we born.
I was born in 96.
We got a stat on that? Check his Facebook.
Yeah, the stat is 96.
Don't check Facebook.
You're not the
Facebook
stat
also
guy,
says
okay?
he's my
You're
dad.
produce.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
It says you're his dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check tape.
I think I knew that.
It is what it is.
Hey, you know what?
That's what it is.
It's what it
And if
is.
it's on Facebook,
It's got to
must
be true.
that was really good. We did not plan that at
Wow.
all. I appreciate that.
We're a real podcast now.
Are we?
No.
Are we a real
Nope.
one now?
Nuh-uh.
We were hovering around the not a
We've
real
got a
podcast
studio, though, for
podcast.
In
We just surpassed that.
with one
Yeah.
sentence,
One dunk contest.
with one dunk contest and one synchronized sentence.
That's all it takes, apparently.
Boom.
We got any other sports topics to talk about?
We talked about Manning. We talked about Chris Long roasting that Fox News reporter.
I
We
guess-
talked about
We talked about the Olympics and we suck.
the
It
flying,
was
the
really
old
watching.
flying tomato.
Flying tomato.
Mountain
He's
Dew,
rocking
baby.
3 gold medals. and
Mountain Dew, baby.
I'm talking about Mountain Dew,
Facebook.
baby.
Is he sponsored by Mountain Dew?
Well, did you see that video?
I saw the picture of him standing there with a golden Mountain Dew.
No, so
group chat?
in 2006.
Wait, that was our group chat one day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out Hard Times. They put this thing. It was Hard Times is like a satirical news site, and they put this thing saying that Shaun White exchanged his 3 Olympic gold medals for a Mountain Dew Dude of the Year award.
No, so
Is that a real thing?
No.
Okay. I don't mean him trading his medals. I mean the Mountain Dew.
No.
Okay.
So 2006, when he won his first gold, he was doing an interview, and after he was 19 at the time,
Yeah.
and so he was doing an interview with somebody, and
It was like
He's-
live on news.
yeah, it was live,
Yeah.
and so he was talking about winning the gold medal and flying back home, And he's like, yeah. And so the stewardesses were bringing me all the snacks and drinks. And I was taking pictures of that. And the reporter cut in and was like, drinks? You're only 19. He goes, oh, I'm talking Mountain Dews, baby.
Just without missing
Yeah,
a beat.
not even skipping a beat. It was just
So he did have a sponsorship with Mountain Dew.
I'm sure he did, but he covered his butt quickly on that one. But I also brought up a question, and maybe if any pilots are watching. Nope. No, a real pilot.
we know.
There's a stat guy. I just said his name. God, can you bleep that out?
Yeah, I'll bleep
Yeah,
it.
bleep it, please. Stat guy's a real pilot. He's got his license and everything.
Who governs the airspace?
Okay.
So, like, do the
That's it.
rules apply?
Whose airspace is it?
I guess.
Above the U.S. and 12 miles out of our border, it's the
US.
U.S. airspace.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like the rules apply to drinking in the air.
Yeah.
But not in the sea.
When you when you
about
buy
on
a
the ground?
house, do you own any of the airspace above it?
So an airplane can come through this house right now, and technically that's their airspace.
Well, not through that.
Well, no, because planes aren't allowed to be that low to the ground. That's illegal.
Then how they land?
Okay. Bubba, here's your moron.
Hey, listen. So you're gonna take off, but after that,
can't-
it's gonna be
can't get
really,
that low to the
really
ground?
hard to land
Hope you got
Be-
parachutes, guys.
because you can't get that low to the ground.
I just realized no one probably heard what he said, so now it looked like a real idiot. Promise I'm a doctor.
Victory Sports Rehab.
No, don't say my name now.
quick word from
Nobody's
our
gonna come.
sponsor.
Like, oh no, we're not bringing that up. No. Lay low after that.
I remember reading that and I was like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It just
Uh-oh.
it just hit the fan, and it went everywhere. It's like slinging it.
Yeah. Basically.
Take cover, boys.
We got a little poop emoji swinging from the fan.
Here we go. I saw the Emoji Movie the other night.
Yeah, I saw it was on Netflix.
Yeah,
was
Ryan's gone, so I was like, all right, Emoji Movie. So turn it on. Dax walks in, he's like, what are you watching? I was like, the Emoji Movie. He's like, why? I was like, son, I've never seen it. He's like, Dad, it's so stupid. I was like, what's it about? He's like, nothing. It's about nothing. And then he
So-
sat down and watched it, and I fell asleep.
Which is probably why it's on Netflix and it just came out last year.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Netflix has really gone downhill, in my opinion. I
No,
feel
they
like-
just released a bunch of stuff this week.
What?
Like
As I was flipping through.
Cloverfield?
like the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale.
Help me.
Oh, I saw
Do you
that.
remember-
I saw that last night,
Yeah, it was
and
funny.
I wanted to watch it, but I didn't.
It's fine. Do you remember the show The Soup? That was on E. Basically, they're redoing that, but it's online.
Netflix.
Who watches
it's on
E?
Netflix. Back when they had good stuff,
Did they ever have
mean,
good
they-
like
stuff?
The Soup.
They play some good movies every once in a while. Some nice romantic comedies, right? Sorry.
Big Jimmy, are you kidding me?
Just now joining us, it's the Bush League Sports Show movie review with Big Jimmy.
Oh man, you know, I thought I felt the vibe.
I hope not.
You said some nice romantic comedies, and you tried to take a drink, and you're like, oh no.
Sideline, sideline, sideline.
Just like after you had that heart surgery sideline. Oh, sheesh.
Look, guys, I like the romantic
Hey,
comedies.
no,
okay?
it's fine. I cried in
A lot of
Hope
movies.
Floats
Oh.
and a lot of other shows after I took that estrogen pill.
Well, now you gotta tell the
On
story.
accident.
I think that's how we should end the show. You tell that story.
All right, so my daughter, when
Minute
she
and a
was
half.
little, she had a excessive amount of testosterone running in her body. I don't know why. She was ripped. Like she had an 8-pack, like triceps, some traps, and she was like 3.5, right? And so we take her to the doctor, like, hey, she's got way too much testosterone going, and so they gave her some estrogen pill supplements to try to supplement that out. And so it was right next to the immune booster on the sink, and so I went in, throats a little scratchy. Like, oh, I'll grab an immune booster. So I took it, and that night Ryan was gone, so I sit down. Hope Floats is my favorite movie. Like, you can laugh all you want, I just like the movie. And so I'm watching it, and I've seen it 100 times, And it gets to the end. I'm by myself in the little meeting room at our house, and I start choking up, and I'm crying. I'm like, what is going on right now? So I wait a couple weeks, and get up the next morning. I'm like, wow. And then I get up a couple weeks later. I'm like, kind of scratchy again. Hey, that immune booster really helped. So I go, I open it, and I start to pop it. And Ryan walks in. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, my throat's kind of scratchy. She's like, what? So you're taking an estrogen pill? So I was like, and I stopped for a minute. I was like, wait, weeks ago, whole floats crap. That's what happened.
It's like that moment that I just had after drinking the water.
Yes, that was it. So, hey, thanks for joining us for the
Perfect
Bush League
timing.
Sports Show. We got 2 seconds left. We value your time just like you value ours. Not really.
If they value their time, they won't watch
This
this
sounded
show.
fun. Hey, if you didn't see episode 1, don't.
Hey, real fast, moment of silence for episode 1,
All right.
because it is now dead to us.
Love it. Thanks for joining us for episode 1.1, The Redo. We'll see you next week at 8:30.